二人とも暗いから走ると危ないぞ。
大丈夫だよ。
It was getting late, so the cleaning party ended as soon as I left. It was Mayuri and I who'd gone to get Sergeant Clean's help, so we were responsible for getting her back to the Bronze workshop. Oddly enough, Maho had said she wanted to take a walk and came along with us. Yeah, she wants to. Sorry, Nai, but my stride is just massive compared to yours. There's no way you'd beat my ass. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, 3 of her strides would equal 1 of mine. Because she's just tiny. But yeah, I wouldn't lose to a kid. Fuck that. Too competitive. No, I was more excited than usual. I'm gonna have to make her work for that win. Was it because of all the praise that everyone had showered on Sergeant Clean?
どうかしたか？
いいえ、岡部さんのそういう顔、初めて見たかもと思って。
Believe me, in a different world, he does a lot.
どういう顔だ？
なんていうのかしら。緊張してない、リラックスしてる。初めて会った時から、あなたは常に意識を張り詰めているような感じがしたから。
そうかな。自分では意識してなかったよ。
At this time of night, most shops off the main road in Akihabara were starting to close. There was no one around at all. The only ones walking down the alley at this hour were us 4. I looked up and I could just barely see the stars past the clear winter sky.
なあ、ヒヤジョさん。クリスの。クリスは。
Just as I was about to tell her, I could see Nai running across the intersection. Suddenly, a black van with its headlight left out on the side street and almost ran over Nai. God damn it. That's why you don't run. Nai just barely avoided being run over, but she fell butt first on the ground. Mayuri ran over to her. I warned you. I went to run over to Nai and realized that something was wrong. The black van's door opened and 3 people got out. Please don't be a masked woman. Please don't be a masked woman. Please don't be a masked woman. Masked. God damn it! 2 were wearing masks and 1 was wearing a full face helmet. Please don't be. I mean, I'm so confident it's not Yuki at this point that I wouldn't believe it was Yuki even if they took off their mask. All of them had guns. I mean, come on now. It's just too obvious, right? I mean, come on. It's not Yuki. We're flying too close to the sun at this point with the Yuki culprit that it's just gonna burn up in an instant. It has to be someone else. So I'm confident it's not Yuki. That's great English. They're speaking in English. The time and place were different. But this was the same thing I'd seen before. The flashback froze me in place. The people with guns ignored Mayuri and Nai. They came straight out for me and Maho. I decided they had to be after either one of us. They're after Maho. I forced myself out of the flashback and grabbed Maho's arm, trying to force her to run. I pushed her hard. Fucking run! Maho had a look of terror and confusion on her face, but she did what I told her and started to run. She ran down a narrow alleyway and vanished from sight. The attackers seemed to be after Maho, not me. They tried to follow her down the alleyway. But I quickly threw myself between them. I just want to know who you are. Ow. Did you shoot me? I heard a gunshot echo in the dark alleyway and Mayuri and I screamed. Did they shoot? The attacker in the full-faced helmet had fired a warning shot into the sky, it looked like. Firing a gun on Tokyo Street was sure to get the police's attention. Did they just not care? Please tell me who you are. I looked closer and realized that in addition to their black helmet, they were wearing a black motorcycle suit. At a glance, I could tell the wearer was a woman. Are you sure about that? A woman. The black face mask kept me from seeing her face, but was it Moeka? No, it's not. No, that was impossible. She should be with Ferris right now. I can see her neck. It doesn't tell me who she is, though. The woman stood in front of me without a word. Let me just hear your voice. If they were after Maho, I wasn't sure if it was a good idea to let her escape or not. The woman in the motorcycle suit kept her gaze locked on me at all times, and she gave the other two men hand signals. They headed for the alleyway that Maho had used, with their guns at the ready. I yelled, but I hesitated to do anything more. Those bulky guys could catch up with Maho almost immediately, but if I resisted, I'd put not only my own life in danger, but my Yuri's and Nai's as well. Why didn't she call the police? Damn it, please get away, Maho. Like, while she's running, call the police. I pray as I watched the attackers run down the alley. Suddenly, one of them came flying back into the alley. Oh, hey, Suzuha. The other was crawling backwards with his gaze locked on whatever lurked in the alley's rear. It was as if he'd run into a bear. Someone was in that alley. Who? Suzuha? Oh, fuck.
Oi!
They're threatening your daughter. Please save me. The large, muscular man appeared from the alleyway. It was Tenoji Yugo. Oh, my savior. Had he come all the way from this shop? They almost killed your daughter. Almost ran her over. What are you gonna do about that? No. What was that? What was that? No, I need to hear that. Fuck, I had to advance one. I can hear the woman's motorcycle shout from within her helmet. What? Yeah, I don't know. It's not Yuki. She must have been using a radio. It was the order to retreat. She made a fast call. She probably was a professional. The van started to pull away from its still open door. The driver must have still been inside. Mayuri and I were both still on the ground, sitting on the ground, but evidently they were okay. The woman in the motorcycle suit turned around and tried to escape using another alley. Stop her. I chased after her, but she suddenly spun and hit me with the stock of her gun. Tackle her. Ah, bitch. It was so sudden I didn't have a chance to dodge, so I took a blow right in my jaw. I fell to the ground. I couldn't move. Don't worry about me. I just hope Maho made it away okay. That was my only thought before I passed out. Running. Looking for populated areas. Maho just kept running. She had no idea what was going on, but from the way Okabe had been acting, that gunshot she'd heard, something really bad was going on. She prayed for Okabe and Mayuri's safety as she ran towards Ferris's condo. If she could just get there, she could find Ferris, Kuroki, and Moeka. Maybe they could do something. But just before she reached the building, she saw the black van from before coming down the street. Ditch in an alley. She quickly turned around. She was starting to lose hope. Call someone. If that van was still moving around, had Okabe and the others been captured? And now they were looking for her. She felt herself starting to cry as she raced the situation. But she didn't know what to do once she got to the station. She needed to find the police, but she didn't know where the police station or police boxes were. Should she ask one of the people around or the station staff for help? Hey, yeah, do you know where the police are? Fucking call! Her mind was racing a million miles an hour, and she needed to calm it down. And then she realized. There you go. She searched through the pockets of her clothes for a smartphone, and then, just in case, she checked her bag, but she couldn't find it in either place. Are you kidding me? She dropped it. They were back. It was that same black van. It was driving around this area searching for her. You look suspicious running. Just walk. But, like, kind of blend into the crowd. She quickly hid behind the nearby coin operating locker. And take off your sweater. Did she drop it when she was running? She retraced her footsteps before she'd left. And then she realized she'd been talking with Okabe just before she left the condo. After she'd lied about making a call, Okabe had brought her the phone, and then she'd left it on the desk. It was probably still there. Fuck. She would have to get to the police somehow. Maybe she would run into one of the stores. Several of them were still open. The best option would probably be to get to the station or Yodoboshi. But the problem was that black van. It was still going around looking for her. If you're in a crowd of people, they're not going to do anything. If she moved, it might find her. She tried to make herself as small as possible and hide behind a telephone pole. Yeah, that's not suspicious. Found someone. Suddenly a hand reached from behind her and across her mouth. Someone had grabbed her from behind. She tried to yell and rip it off, but the hand wouldn't move at all. She couldn't even move her head. All she could do was tell that was a man's hand. Ma was starting to get ticked off at how ridiculous all this was. So she was summoned every ounce of strength she could muster and slammed her elbow into the man behind her.
Oops.
Oh my god, it's Alex, isn't it? She heard a small scream when she finally was released, but she thought she knew that scream. Oh god, my rib.
Yeah, Maho.
It was Dr. Alex. He was holding his solar plexus as if in great pain, but he smiled at her.
護身術を身につけているとは感心だね。
どうしてこんなとこに？
多分君と同じ理由さ。ミスター・イザキとさっきまでディナーを楽しんでいたんだ。最後にメイドバーに行こうとしたところで、銃を持った連中に襲われたんだ。
What the fuck?
私もそうなんです。
Why a maid bar?
やっぱりか。これはギャス漏れ事故もホテルが荒らされたのも同じ理由と考えて良さそうだね。
狙いはアマデウスかもしれません。私が持っている制御コードを含めて。
なるほど。
これからどうしましょう。
We go to the shrine. He thought for a moment as he caught his breath. Evidently, the pain from Maho's elbow was receding.
今、エムデウスにはアクセスできるかい？
できません。スマホを置いてきてしまって。
OK。ならば、オフィスに行こ
う。新しい方のオフィスですか？
Leskinen nodded.
目的が分からず動きようがなかったが、連中の狙いがエムデウスなのであれば話は早い。大学のネットワークストレージ上に残っているエムデウスへの接続プログラムを消去する。それが終わり次第、ステートへ帰ろう。君を保護してもらう。それで連中は手も足も出ないはずさ。何か問題があるかね?
The professor's attitude was a little different from usual, and Maho found herself unable to say a word. His plan was the best that she could think of. They would delete the only way to access Amadeus from within Japan and get Maho and her control keys to safety. The only reason she was hesitating was simple as sentimentality. She hadn't been here long, but she'd enjoyed spending time with Okabe and Moeka. She didn't want to leave without saying goodbye, but she couldn't help it. Now, safety first. There was no one in the Tokyo Denki University office. She'd worried that her attackers might be waiting for her, but evidently she'd been worried over nothing.
We did it!
Yay!
どうやら先回りはされていなかったようだね。
No. This
We did it!
is forever my phrase.
We did it!
Jeez. We did it! Amazing.
どうかしてたかい？
あ、いえ、そうですね。幸運です。
They've been very lucky. So lucky, in fact, that she was actually feeling nervous. If they were after Amadeus, wouldn't they have come here first? This was only a temporary office that had been picked a few days ago. Maybe they didn't know about it yet.
Maho, 急ごう。作業を頼むよ。
はい。
She quickly booted up her laptop and opened the login screen. Once again, her mind was drawn to the account name on the screen. Saliere.
Maho?
The professor noticed her hands had stopped and urged her on.
作業が難しいなら私がやるか?
She must have thought she was still upset over the attack. But she shook her head and got to work.
すみません。つい考え事を。ここ数日、私とクリスとの関係について考えていたんです。
As she typed at the keys, she explained things to Dr. Alex.
自分のユーザー名を見たら、それを思い出してしまって。私にとって彼女は文字通りアマデウスでした。
クリスがモーツァル？ああ、それはつまり魔法はクリスに対してのサリエリだったという話か。
ええ。
うん。それで思い出したよ。クリスも以前同じことを言っていたんだ。
え？クリスがどんな風に？
ある日、エムデウスとは神に愛された子という意味だと聞いた私はクリスにこう言ったのさ。君はまさにエムデウスだねと。そしたら彼女は微笑んでこう答えた。
私がアマデウスだとしたらサリエリは真帆先輩ですね。
クリスがそう言ってたんですか？
ああ、
クリスが。
Maho's mind went blank. Kurisu had said that. What did she mean?
魔法？大丈夫かい？
いえ、大丈夫です。作業は続けます。
Maho felt a tempest raging within her mind, but for now she needed to focus on the work in front of her. She could think about things later.
ログインできました。いいんですね。
Maho didn't look up from the screen.
あ
Dr. Alex didn't hesitate at all.
あ、別にエムデウスの本体を消去するわけじゃない。サクッと済ませてしまおう。
He has the best idea, though.
わかりました。
You gotta cut off this access because that's what they're after.
アマデウスシステムへの接続プログラムを一時的に全て消去します。
その必要はないわ。
Hello?
え
She heard a voice from the entrance to the room and then a bang.
あ
No! No! You bitch! You die. Everyone, you die. Your family's dead. Your children are gonna fucking die. I swear to God, I'll make your life a living hell if you've killed him. You motherfucker! By the time Maho looked up, it was over. Dr. Alex was lying on the sofa. You didn't kill him. That is the worst thing you could... That is the second worst thing you could do in this fucking story right now. The number one thing is killing Yuki. Number two is killing him, you son of a fucking bitch. He wasn't moving at all. You piece of shit. Why? Why did you take him from me? If I can't have Yuki, I want at least him. She could see a blood stain spreading over his clothes. She didn't need to check. He was dead. You fucking bitch. No. Why did you do that to him? Why him? Fuck you. I'm moving. Are you fucking jerking me off? What the fuck's wrong with you?
お久しぶりね、マホ。
Why?
話すと長くなるし、話すつもりもないわ。すべてを知ってしまったら、あなたを殺すしかなくなってしまうもの。
How about you stop watching the fucking cliche movies and actually just tell me what the fuck's going on? Dr. Reyes pointed the gun at Maho and smiled. I knew I didn't like you.
今の言葉の意味。
私が殺されずに済む方法があるってことよね。
Hand over the laptop.
頭のいい子は好きよ。
You killed him. Fuck you. The system finally booted up and Karisu appeared on the screen. Hit that mute.
先輩、どうしたんです？
Nothing at all. Karisu was very highly perceptive. She could tell that something was wrong just by looking at Mao's face. Dr. Reyes smiled silently. Mao kept staring at the gun as she answered.
今、大ピンチ中。
There may or may not be a gun pointed at me.
その子に今の状況を教えてあげなさいよ。
Dr. Reyes is pointing a gun at me.
その声、レイエス教授ですか？
そうよ。
Mao spun the laptop around the table so that Karisu could see the entrance.
レイエス教授、その銃はレスキネン教授が殺されたわ。
She's a
この
bitch.
女にね。
I hate you. I hate you. I absolutely hate you. I loathe you.
そんな。
There's no reason to kill him. He was a gift among humans. He descended from heaven into the land of humans. He just wanted shaman girls, okay? We did it. That's all it is. We did it. Fuck you. Why didn't we lock the door? Karisu was too shocked to speak.
レイエス教授、自分が何をやっているのかあなたのこれまでのキャリアが無に帰すのよ。
Yeah, somehow I don't think she
大
cares.
学の給料では老後が心配なの。
Professors get paid quite a bit, especially in your field.
ほら、私って男運がないから。
I wonder why. It's probably because you shot him.
だから、もっと稼げるところに転職したってわけ。
I mean, if you maybe didn't shoot people, you might actually have landed a husband. That was enough for Maho to understand what Reyes was after. Obviously, Amadeus.
アマデウスを軍事転用するつもりなの
You
に。
don't say.
答えないわよ。言ったでしょ。すべてを知ったら、あなたを殺さなければなら
Why?
ない。
It's not like I can do anything.
レスキネン教授を殺しておきながら、よくもそんなことが言えるわね。
必要なのは制御コードよ。
Oh, good thing I don't have him with me.
今の状態では、たとえデータを丸ごとコピーしたとしても、 この生意気な AI は私の言うことを聞いたりしないでしょ。
Kurisu, say you will.
生意気？それ私のことですか？
これでもマイルドに表現したつもりよ。
Coming from someone who just killed a man, you really need to just tone it down.
さあマホ、クリスが隠し持っている秘密の日記の鍵を開けな
I
さい。
don't know how to do that.
わかるわよね。制御コードを入力するのよ。アマデウスの不可侵領域ストレージのロック。それを解除して
Delete it.
私を管理者として再設定する。
Delete it.
そこまでやってくれたら、あとはこっちで何とかするわ。
Delete it.
断ったら
今すぐに恩師に再会
Okay,
さ
that's
せてあげる。
But delete it. This leads to World War III. Reyes waved the gun a little from side to side and pointed to Dr. Alex's body on the sofa.
私が制御コードを打ち込んだ直後にその引き金が引かれないという保証は誰がしてくれるの？
信頼してもらうしかないわね。
Oh, yeah, you just shot him in the fucking back. Y'all trust you.
ただこういう言い方ならできる。今の私のボスはアマデウスのメンテナーを必要としている。あなたが転職するつもりがあるなら紹介してあげてもいいわ。
Yeah, no. Maya glanced back at the laptop. Kurisu was staring at her worried.
先輩、
Can't Kurisu just fucking delete herself off this thing?
さあ早くなさい。
Like, is she that advanced yet?
先輩。分かったわ。先輩。クリス、ごめんなさい。
Maya closed her eyes and started to sing.
なななななななななな
Is this like a self-destruct sequence?
ななななななななな。
わあ、アマデウスの制御コードがモーツァルトのメロディーだなんてずいぶん洒落てるじゃない。
Oh, what? No, I was just singing.
ななななななななななななななな。
It happened as soon as she finished singing. The expression disappeared from Kurisu's face and the background on the display turned red.
正門確認。確認完了。最高管理権限保持者。
Fuck.
城真帆です。
I was really hoping for just a self-deletion thing, but no.
受信したメロディーコードをデータベースと照合します。照合確認。確認完了。
God, I'd have just recorded that so I can play it so I don't actually have to sing every time. I'm that lazy.
当該メロディーコードは第555バッチコマンドの起動命令です。第555バッチコマンドは最高権利権限保持者によるパスコード入力を必要とします。入力確認。確認完了。
God, I would have a little bit more layers than just singing. I don't know, that's easy to... Like, say something's in the background that's playing singing, and it's like, no, okay.
強制コード介入によりパスコード入力を省略して本バッチコマンドを起動します。
Oh, Jesus, this sucks.
起動確認。確認完了。本バッチコマンドはアマデウスシステムの不可侵領域ストレージロックの強制解除およびそれ処理を続行します。この端末を除くすべてのアマデウスに対する接続を遮断します。遮断確認。確認完了。この端末を除くすべてのアマデウスに対する接続は遮断されま
Oh
した。
my god, this is such a terrible fucking thing. Why did they invent this? This is awful. Why would they have this failsafe in here? This is terrible.
処理を続行します。
You can lock out everyone?
現在実行中の全機能を停止します。栄転神経サーキットロジックの機能を停止します。
A10 nerve is a type of dopaminergic neuron. That is a neuron that emits dopamine as a neurotransmitter. Dopaminergic, sure. Neurons in mammals are divided into groups from A8 to A13, and the A10 nerves are responsible for sending dopamine from the ventral tegmentum in the midbrain to the cerebral cortex. Dopamine is a pleasure hormone that's sometimes called a natural drug. When a human being feels satisfied, dopamine is emitted from the A10 nerves as they feel pleasure. It's a hell of a drug, that's for sure.